beautiful out here.
It's a beautiful day.
Yeah, but also it's beautiful because, for example, we're walking on a graded gravel surface. This was dirt and muck and potholes, and this is just one of many improvements.
It is, and we also have the guardrails here, which help keep people on the road.
Before this, people just kind of went four-wheeling wherever they pleased.
They would often go out onto the gravel bar, which is hard to imagine right now because the John Day River is flowing at its spring flood level.
About 10 miles north of the Painted Hills, along some steep and windy gravel roads, BLM's Priest Hole Recreation Site was a pretty quiet place until the 2017 solar eclipse, when it was discovered by the outside world.
What changed here to make those things happen?
Yeah, Priest Hole was an area that was getting loved to death. We just saw significant increases in use here. We saw more ground toilets, more illegal fire rings, and more impact to the area. And so that's really what pushed us over the edge for considering doing a more organized approach. Through the improvements that we've done here, what it means is there's more organized recreation and camping. And most importantly, the water quality of the wild and scenic John Day River is improved because no one is camping any longer within the riverbed.
The Priest Hole Recreation Site now features 14 widely spaced designated campsites that provide privacy and easy access to the river.
If this surface suits your needs for ADA, we have a beautiful ADA picnic table, and we love these cement tables because they're going to last a long time.
Yeah, somebody in a wheelchair could roll right up to this, for example.
You bet. Yep.
That is a neat design.
It is really nice.
I don't think I've seen these until today. Now, are these in a lot of places?
We're starting to try to change out all of our old picnic tables.
Rangers cleaned up 143 illegal fire rings on the gravel bar one recent summer. Now, this is an area where open fires are not allowed from June 15th through October 30th due to extreme fire danger. Ashes from the fire rings were polluting the river, and that's how the Wheeler Soil and Water Conservation District came to be involved.
It's not generally what the Soil and Water Conservation District does, but the water quality of the project and the key focus of natural resource protection is really what drove the SWCD to take on the project, and it truly is the largest project that the SWCD has been participant in.
Design and construction of improvements took a little over 2 years and nearly $2 million, with funding from the Bureau of Land Management, Oregon Watershed Enhancement Board, and Wheeler County.
People come here for the great outdoors. It's a recreationist dream, and the residents, they stay for the great outdoors and the working lands, and what makes it so great for the recreationists is the natural resources. If the land is not in good shape, then the recreationists aren't going to come, and so there is a key to recreation as part of us. We just don't generally focus on that aspect of a project, but I feel that even on the private land, the work that we do, especially water quality, as water is always running, it doesn't stay on one property. We're helping the greater population and everybody that has an interest in the land.
Construction of improvements began in October 2024 and wrapped up 2 months ahead of schedule earlier this spring, thanks to concerted efforts by all parties to finish the job before freezes on federal funding.
What do you think the future holds in store for this spot?
I think the future holds a healthy river system, a great ecosystem thanks to Oregon Hunters Association, where they planted about 3,000 cottonwoods to ensure a vibrant habitat for migratory birds. I think we're going to have recreation sites with happy recreationalists. I think we'll continue to see boaters and fishermen in this site because it's a well-loved site, and I think people ultimately really appreciate the organization that's been brought to the area.
The BLM is looking for a campground host to help manage this newly restored recreation site. Perks include a riverfront campsite. And for now, the campsites are free to the public, though fees will be instituted in the future to help fund maintenance of this unique location on the wild and scenic John Day River. From the Priest Hole Recreation Site in Wheeler County, I'm Brooks Snavely for The Great Outdoors.